Hey, on now is Julian Cope. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm okay. Now, first of all, I mean, I was talking about buying clothes that you're never going to wear again. Well, I think this, my Jester's top hat is
That's a fantastic... I would wear that.
And we've got these facial sunflowers as well. Which,
and they're even more fantastic.
But you, now, this outfit you're coming to, you're like a kind of traffic cop from a parallel universe.
I am.
You're well fluorescent.
I am. I'm fluorescing.
And you've got fluorescent pants and a fluorescent motorcycle jacket. I mean, so what's the idea behind this, then?
Well, I just think that, I'm kind of like the new cosmic superintendent.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. And from now on, all the public services are going to be a lot looser.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That sounds good.
There's going to be no more traffic fines or anything like that. And compulsory krautrock played on...
Oh, yeah, we'll get to your krautrock fixation.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mention krautrock. Sorry about that.
We'll get to that, Julian. Don't push it. Don't push the agenda. Also, you've got a new PC term, haven't you?
Yes, yes. My new politically correct term is spiritually challenged.
Right.
So everybody... There's going to be a lot of music. No, there won't be too much music for the spiritually challenged tonight.
Right, okay. Now, what, you're not on at Glastonbury now. Why? Because I would have thought that Glastonbury was... You could be the Earth Father of Glastonbury, really.
Yeah, I am, really.
Because you don't live far away, do you? You're only down the road, so they'd save on putting you up in a hotel and all that.
Yeah.
So why aren't you playing?
They wanted me to go on right at the end as the sun was going down. Just on my own. Well, they did, yeah. With like a choir and stuff like that. And I just said that that's the way everybody would perceive me.
Yeah.
So I thought that it was best to have Jim Kerr with Simple Minds.
Really?
No,
well,
not really. But I thought that it's more of a spiritually challenged audience, so Big Jim would be better for it, you know.
Okay. Well, listen, I mean, as I say, you live nearby, and you know all about the spiritual significance of Glastonbury, and, you know, you can map us out a couple of ley lines that run across the side.
I'll be doing that later. I'll be ley lining.
All right, but we're going to have a track from your new album, first of all. This isn't, I don't know why I say it's on a new album, but we're going to have a track from your new...
No, I like that, because do you know what? I'm talking in starbursts now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, you know, like Daz adverts?
So that fitted in, did it?
Yeah, new album, there's a little starburst there.
All right, so what's it called now, this new album?
It's called 20 Mothers. Julian Cope presents 20 Mothers.
Yeah.
Each song, 20 songs. It's a double album, kiddies. So go out and buy it, because... really, everybody's ripping you off. What you need is a big, fat double album on vinyl as well. Purple vinyl, so get out and buy it.
And only twice the price of a single album, is it?
No, it's going to be really, really good.
Right.
Really, really cheap. We'll probably be selling it for less than 99 pence. That's a double album.
I dare say, I dare say. So, what are we going to have the first track on then? I mean,
is this a track from the album?
This is a track from the album.
Okay, now, across the nation, the heads have finally taken over. If you want to know, Julian is on the airwaves. What is happening is this. I have made an album of songs. There's nothing that you wouldn't want to hear on this album. The first one is called Wheelbarrow Man. It's about up things, and it's about things that are full of light. And now, we're going to play it for you. From Glastonbury. It's an Earth anthem. Dig it, Wheelbarrow Man.
Good introduction, that, Julian, but I do them, because it's my show. So, from Glastonbury, this is Wheelbarrow Man. Wheelbarrow Man, from Julian Cope, from the new album, 20 Months. Is that the first public airing of that?
Oh, yeah, I should say so.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've discovered your commercial bent again, haven't you? Like doing pop songs.
More than commercial bent, absolutely the bender of commerce.
Right, okay, so we'll talk to Julian a bit more later. Right, now, Mark Lamar is turned up to cast his cynical eye.
How am I supposed to follow that?
Just pick it up, pick it up.
Okay.
Now, listen.
I haven't got a cynical eye anymore. I've had it, I went to the optometrist, or whatever they're called, and the cynic's been cut out of my eye.
So is this your first trip to Glastonbury?
First Glastonbury, and I'm absolutely blown away, as I'm sure they say in these circumstances, by the whole experience, and you know, the vibe is cooking in aspect.
He's a sun god, man, he's a sun god.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I'm enjoying it.
He's getting them. I mean, like, whenever, I've rarely seen you without the full brilliantine quiff on. And, like, today you've got, like, not only sort of three-quarters way round the back baseball cap, but you have got one of these resplendent sunflowers, but perched on top of your head.
But that was because Julian made me wear it.
Yeah, but you went for it, didn't you? I mean, you know...
Well, it's Julian Cope. What are you going to say? No?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I wish I'd thought of that earlier on. If only we'd been on air a few hours ago.
So, you've been down here, like, just a few hours, so...
yeah.
You know, what have you found out so far that's to your interest?
I've just been reading the site information, and it's a bit like those serving suggestions you used to do.
Yeah.
There's some quite obvious information here. Like, one is, like, here's the headline of, like, it says, fires, ... You know, so you get a little pause here.
Right.
Are dangerous. So there's a bit of a tip there for people who are maybe coming to Glastonbury for the first time who wouldn't have known that before.
Right, yeah.
And water. Drink it, wash in it.
Yeah.
A couple of tips for
Yeah.
people who maybe haven't been near water. I'll tell you what, there were a lot of fires though, because I've like I was going around the site at about 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
and I think people just come to Glastonbury to start fires. You know, I think it's like some sort of arsonist convention.
Pyromaniacs convention.
The sun was beating down and everything, and people were just running around and picking up wood and throwing it onto other fires and going crazy with it.
Right, now you've been checking through, apart from being a fabulous music festival, you've got all the kind of top comedy attractions there, haven't you? Some real interesting, quirky cabaret acts.
Yeah, Simple Minds,
Yeah.
The Cure, Gene.
Right, okay.
They're all on.
So that's a taste from the comedy centre as well. Mark Lamar will be back a bit later on. Apart from Julian, who's going to be playing a couple of songs for us a bit later on, aren't you?
That's it.
Yeah, right.
Are there stretch marks on your belly? I'm talking to Julian, by the way, not Mark, because he's
Granite.
sworn, obviously.
No, well, I'm covered up. But while they discuss Julian's stretch marks over there, we've also got standing out, we're in this little porter cabin, where it's relatively warm because of Julian and Mark's body heat from the pulsating fluorescent lamp thing about it. What?
What these scars? Have you done some sort of Indian tribal ritual thing? Because if you have, it just makes it look like you've got stretch marks, and it hasn't worked.
Which is it, Julian? Just give us a definitive answer.
Hammersmith Palais, like in 10, 11 years ago.
He's turned into Margie Clark. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
When I was on stage, I cut my belly open.
Well, so there you go. All right, that's the definitive answer. He cut his belly open. Anyway, what I was trying to say before we went into that bit of medical interest, then the Rocking Birds are standing outside in the freezing cold, ready to play, and the first one is their tribute to the genius Jonathan Richman. Jonathan!
One.
No, I know, right. All right, John. Well, we go back over there now, which means nothing, is it? Because you can't see where we're going. But we've come outside, and what's that hat you've got on, Julian Cope?
It's a Snoopy hat on backwards.
The Snoopy hat on backwards, right. And you're in your fluorescent pants and everything. I mean...
I'm surrounded by lights, so I'm really warm.
Well, I know, but you can always fit in, because last time I saw you on top of the pops with a big shirt and no pants on, weren't you?
That's true.
And that looked really dapper, I thought. I might go for that look a bit later on. And then if I need to nip round the back, further, I won't even have to undo my pants, will I?
I've got a posse in the car.
Have you? Well, let's not take it too far, eh? Right, what, you're going to do a song on your trusty Spanish guitar?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Is this another new one from 20 Mothers?
No, this is not off 20 Mothers. This is left off 20 Mothers.
Right, okay. So this is the 21st Mother.
Reasons.
Right.
21st Mother. This
What's
is Conspiracist Blues.
Conspiracist Blues. Right, let's hear it. Julian Cope. Oh, my God. Right, no, listen, no, wait, stop. No, listen, Dave Palmer, when we said you couldn't cheer before, well, this bit you can. Okay, so we'll try that again.
There's only about 40 people there, so it won't sound like millions.
But it sounded like about one, didn't it? It sounded like Dave Palmer.
It was Dave Palmer.
Let's hear it for Julian Cope. Go on, kid, do it.
Madonna, Thatcher and Courtney Love all sat together in a little rowing boat. 3 sets of oars, yeah, but none of them would row. Pretty soon they're hanging over Niagara Falls. Courtney lit a cig, he took a little smack. Pretty soon she was naked on her back. Madonna stuck her tongue in the gaping hole, but nobody was filming. What a waste of my day. She said with her last breath, oh yeah, but Thatcher was cunning. She had a hidden VCR and the footage was stunning. The boat hit the rocks and the mayhem was scattered. They captured the moments, cause it's the moment that mattered. God gave them back their balls and their beards. You could say the whole thing was weird. And Mama Earth, she upped and she cried, almost lay down and died.
Okay, Julian Cope live at Glastonbury in his backwoods Snoopy hat. Next week, some bloke called Mark Lamar doing the programme, and apparently... right, well, Mark Lamar. Mark?
So, what, yeah, what?
Are you alright now?
Yeah, no, we're ready now, but I was a bit worried there because Julian was doing the traditional festival ritual of going to the toilet on the back of someone's van.
There's so many, I'm surprised this truck's not sliding down the hill. There's so many people been for a slash right on the back.
It was very conspicuous as well. If you can imagine a man in a bright yellow fluorescent cagoule with a Snoopy hat on backward, going to the toilet at the back, and people walking past going, who's that? And others going, Julian Cope's stupid, who else would it be?
Right. And he's got no shoes on, have you, Julian?
No, he has now, he's got slippers.
Oh, has he? He's
got some slippers on.
Right.
You know, I've always reading like John Peel's memories of sort of great Glastonburys, and he talks about the golden days of playing football with Mark Bone and stuff. So, Julian, just so I can have a Glastonbury memory, will you have a go of football with me?
No.
Okay, so what's your song?
Right, get him sat down.
1995.
Sit down and crack on with your song. The last one sounded like it was going to get a bit racy. Is this one?
taken off. Yeah, this is 25 miles an hour in the slow lane. Life in the bus lane, this one is. My heart. 1995. My heart is full of light and love and sugar and caffeine. I live inside an antiquated, obsolete machine. My mind is on fast forward, but the trigger finger scene is on rewind. I'm coming from behind. My mind adrift with superstition, and my love is all. But I have such a pagan love to qualify what the Christians do ignore. I have no help, I have no help, but the seamen on the shores of Father Time. This little love of mine is coming from behind. Your mind can open doors. Explore, explore, explore. If your mind can open doors. Explore, explore, explore. Exquisite numbness doses me and courses through my brains. But I have such a pagan love that no such madness can distort my brains. For look me in the eye. If you see right through, I don't mind, I'm coming from behind. Political killing, the meek by the willing. Political killing, the meek by the willing. Political killing, the weak by the willing.
Oh, Julian Cope, soaking up the adulation of the crowd. I was thinking about Julian. Yep, indeed. It's great. It's like a darkened field, a grown man in a backwoods Snoopy hat, surrounded by people urinating in thigh-high nettles. That's Glastonbury. The Rocking Birds are going to do their final song, but Julian H. Cope is standing by. What are you going to do on this one, then? Emitting. Okay, right. With Julian Cope emitting, and me and Mark Lamar doing an interpretive mime. These are the Rocking... What are you going to play, Alan?
After all is said and done.
Right, okay then. The Rocking Birds. Hey, good emissions, Julian. And thanks very much to them. They're on Sunday. And during that song, Julian Cope was doing his famous war dance of the horny troll. That is, isn't it? And I'd like it to be known here publicly that Julian Cope wears tartan slippers. Plug. No product placement. Thanks very much. Right, what do you want to say, you? Nothing? Oh, all right. Rum sodomy and the lash. Right, well, Mark Lamar and Julian Cope are still... And Mark, are you still...
I still can't get over Julian's dancing. I've never seen anything like it. And I mean that in a complimentary manner. But it was
aren't
like, yeah, not only are you fit, but it's so original. There was like, there was a bit of sort of Indian war dance, bit of rain dance. There was a bit of that acorn growing into a tree kind of business. There was even some shaken back in there, I think.
And put the freshness back.
It's made me feel well horny.
You should make you should get like a partner and make some of those sort of Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers films with you know, just suddenly going mental in the middle for half an hour.
Baker Gervit's Army, Ginger Baker, would that go? Is that what he's talking about? Ginger Baker?
Quite possibly. Who knows? Anyway, before you go, Julian, because, can I just say thank you very much for this luminous lollipop lady.
I'd have
It brought him
up another one.
When I put it there in my lucky master.
It's the fluorescent scene all the way down the line.
So, I mean, obviously, like, everybody knows that you're keen in chronicling stone circles and everything.
Yeah.
So, is Glastonbury still a place of pilgrimage? Is it a place of deep spiritual significance?
Yeah, it's incredibly spiritual. Yeah, yeah.
Good, right.
It's right down the line, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, there you are.
Right down the ley line.
The definitive answer. Any more highlights from you, Mark?
Yeah, there's a few things in the old guide here. There's Los Piranhas comedy juggling.
Yeah.
Which I would have thought was mutually exclusive terms there. But the thing that is interesting most on Sunday, and I might even go to Sunday at 1 o'clock in the Gaiosphere, whatever that is, British Collective of Prostitutes, not colon, I'm just putting a bit of grammar there, prostitution, and it's a workshop.
Right.
It's just some sort of prostitution. What do you do? Just turn up and go, stand over there, ask